haven't talked to you yet, so figured I would, because otherwise the day will be gone. So it was Sunday. Again, I didn't do the things I planned, but I did the things I needed to do. I got things done that I needed to do. So in the morning, Sebastian woke me up by crawling into our bed at 7. And he was sneezing a lot last night, so I put my mask on as soon as he came to bed, and he sneezed. His face was right here. Aimed at me, and he sneezed. I'm like, oh, hopefully that mask helps. Excuse my eyeliner. I've been scratching it off because of allergies. But I got up not long after that and headed downstairs to feed the dog, water the plants. I was going to sit down and do my Duolingo, but 2 of the neighborhood boys were out and started talking to me about our decorations and messing with them. Even like seeing the delivery snacks, which they know they can't have, and saying, ooh, snacks. I'm like, no, thank you. But then Sebastian came out because he heard us because they're so loud. And then he's like, oh, I want to play with them, even though they don't play well with him. He's always miserable, or they ditch him. And it was kind of a combination of both today, but they tried. But they like come to the doorbell like, he hit me on the head with a stick. You probably deserved it. And I'm like, Sebastian, you can't play like that. No sticks. You need to say you're sorry. It's just annoying. But he came in, I did my Duolingo, we made breakfast, did egg sandwiches, ate the leftover french fries. Excuse me, I got coffee. Hot bath, hot coffee. I have a lot of postnasal drip from my mini not quite there cold finally going away. I'm still weaning the zinc down. I got really paranoid last night because I felt really, really sneezy. My nose was burning. It was just allergies, but I was just paranoid that I was going to relapse. I'm a little traumatized. I told that to Dan. Traumatized by the germ, and he's like, seriously, because he's gotten hit twice too. But yeah, we had breakfast, and then I needed to make some masks. Jax officially has moved up to the adult size, and I don't have a lot of like video game ones in the adult size, and that's just all he really wants to wear. He doesn't want to wear my girly ones. He doesn't want to wear my plain ones. So I was like, I really need to make some adult masks for him. And the second I go down there, Danny's like off to the hardware store and then starting to do the final builds for that porch skirting. Sebastian comes down, he's like, I really want to play with one of my friends. And to his credit, he did ask to go to a girl's house that's in his class that happens to live diagonal from us. And well, I was like, yeah, that's probably going to work out a lot better than those other kids. But I really needed to do what I needed to do. So I ended up messaging Jackson saying, I'll pay you to babysit him. I send him a map. It's this house right across the street. Can you take him there, ask to play? I'll bring out sidewalk chalk and stuff. So he gets dressed and he takes him out. And he does come back. He even comes back with the little girl's sister who just started college. She's a first grader and her sister's starting college, so they've got quite the range. And they came with their little brother who is 4 and adorable. So I had just brought out the chalk and a big cup of water and sponge paintbrushes so they could color. And at first Jax was just standing there awkwardly. I was like, I mean, it's up to you. If you want to stay, I will pay you. But why not sit? Why not color? It's okay. He eventually sat down and colored and drew a cute Kirby while I just had the door camera up on my phone. I did get a little bit of a time lapse, but I did make 4 masks and you only saw me do like 1.5 because I then switched my phone over to just watching the camera. Dan was out there, but he was focused on what he was doing. And then the big sister stayed the whole time. So we love a parent who wants to watch their kids because the other kids are just allowed to run around the neighborhood on their own, and they were even last year when they were like kindergartners. It's just not our style. But he had a lot of fun, and then they had to go. Right when I finished, I came up and I was going to draw one thing before cleaning up the chalks. They pieced out right when I was starting. So I finished my picture and put away the chalks, and Sebastian was starving, so I went in and made him lunch, which he didn't eat because Danny had gotten his favorite chicken soup for him, and apparently it's not Sebastian's favorite. He just didn't even eat any of it. He likes the really cheap kind with the tiny noodles that come in a packet. Okay, well, at least we know. And I sat down on my computer and I backed up a whole bunch of vlogs because I know this phone is going to start yelling at me soon that it's out of space, and I will be prepared because I'll have vlogs backed up. That saves me some space right then and there because iMovie makes copies of all the videos it uses, but then I can also delete the actual source videos. My bracelets keep getting in the camera. I can delete the originals because they automatically go to Google Photos. What else did I do? Then I ate some lunch, and then I needed to do some art homework with Jax. He's got to do 4 sketches per semester for art, and I guess we'd already done 3.5, so we're quite ahead. I was prepared to start a whole new one and finish the current one, but he's like, I don't even have to do that one. Whatever. He has till like the end of the week or like Thursday. No, Monday, Wednesday. He probably has Friday. He's got A and B days and it's an A day. So I think it's A days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week, but it does change. But he's doing his personal crest. I really encouraged him to do that one. Like coat of arms is another name. And that's what she had it as. She's like, if you don't know what it is, Google it. And everybody was thinking it was a coat with guns inside. Even Jax. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to sweat from how wonderfully hot this is, which is great. My goal is to sweat. It's a heat retaining water, but it's making me look rough. Anyway, we decided to do that one. I was like, you can make it a video game one. So he has Kirby on one part and Splatoon ink splats, and then he did a Tetris, and we had one more spot that he wanted to put Doge. So basically I just did an art lesson with Doge, and I drew it and he did the same thing, and I explained how I was doing what I was doing and the shapes I was using. His came out cuter than mine. I was trying to get a little experimental. I'm like, well, let me see how inking this looks, and you can make your mind up before you commit on your piece. It came out so good. He just needs to finish coloring some things in and it'll be done. Right then, I went downstairs because Danny was messaging Jax to play Fall Guys with him, and we ordered Italian food because we had promised yesterday we would order it. And until that came, they were playing Fall Guys, and I was designing a new house for Goldie finally. In Animal Crossing. I did not finish. I was really close, but I had to do all like the wall stuff. So Danny had gotten some Zappoli, I think they're called, Italian donuts. So I had a couple of those right after dinner and just tried to go super fast, finishing up Goldie's house. And then I came up here, and now it is a hair past the freckle because my watch is charging. I think it's like 7:45 or something, so I need to get out so I can get Sebastian started on bedtime at 8. He wants me to come to school tomorrow and have lunch, even though I was just there on Wednesday. I was planning to just come every Wednesday and hope that wasn't too annoying for the school, like I'm there too much. But he already wants me to come, and there might be drama, so we need to figure that out. I was planning to go grocery shopping and do laundry and braid and maybe vacuum. We'll see. But if I go with him, go to his school at lunch, I need to either grocery shop immediately after I walk the dog in the morning his lunch is at 10:55 and I get back from the walk at 8:30, or drive to a school, have lunch, get out of there at like, I don't know, it's like 11:45 I got out, I think. No. Yeah. I mean, I think it ends around 11:30, 11:35. So yeah, around then, but if I had my car, I'd be out of there faster and then go straight to the grocery store because I need to be at the bus stop at 2:20. So that would be a tough day. It's not like I'd have to do both morning. I'd probably do the afternoon groceries because Danny could always go to the bus stop and I'm not quite back. But I don't know, I feel like that's just too soon to go again, and I should go on Wednesday and make it a regular thing. Anyway, that's it. I just talked for 11 minutes. So I'm going to say goodnight from my sweaty hot bath, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, let me show you one of my cute little bracelets. Bracelet of the month. I'm just completely turned around. It's a little ghosty. And he glows in the dark. I don't know if you can see. God, you'll see him. He's glowing. No, you can't see. Anyway, yeah. Bye, friends. I will see you tomorrow. Stay safe. Be kind. And don't forget, wash your hands.